Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Today I am messing around with the 650 V-Star. I'm getting a late start on it today. I have been busy helping a couple of friends out, and as you can see, this thing is real dusty. I don't know how well that's pick up, but it is dusty. It's been setting for a little bit. Anyway, what's going on is I'm gonna have to go back into the front carburetor. This has happened to me one time before. The rear carburetor was messing up with me, and I was able to get to the bowls with the gas tank on. But to get to the front carburetor, now it's doing the same thing. It's not idling on the front cylinder, where it's idling on the rear. And what I had run into before was it was not running on the rear, but was running on the front. And I feel like that the idle jet is clogged up in the front one. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and crank it. That way y'all hear what I'm talking about. See, now that one it's building up some heat, but this one is not. Let's see. Now once the main jet, the plunger, when it starts to open, that's when it'll start feeding that front cylinder. I got the choke on it right now. See, it just ain't got nothing. Anyway, I'm fixing to go ahead. You can definitely tell that front cylinder is not running. Hardly any heat. Yep, now that one has got a lot of heat to it. But this one, no heat whatsoever, hardly. Alright. I'll be right back. What I need to do is just go ahead and remove the tank. I'm gonna have to remove the cluster here and unscrew the speedometer cable from the speedometer and work the tank off of there and get to that carburetor, because you can get to, like I said, you can get to the rear easy from underneath here, because there's your bowl for your rear carburetor, here's your bowl for your front carburetor. But it's real hard to get to them screws on the top side because of this tank being in the way. So what I'm gonna do, drain the gas, and it's almost a full tank. So I'm fixing to drain the gas, remove the tank, get to that carburetor, and well, I'll be right back, y'all. And too, what it is two Allen screws holds the tank on back here at the back. Get them two little Allen screws out, get them 3 screws on the cluster out, and well, I'll be back in just a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the tank. Then, you know, I'll be back when I get to the carburetor. Hey, now I'm back. I found another little problem. My little rubber piece is broke. It used to hold the fuel filter on. It's broke off. Anyway, I don't know, but I think I can turn it 180 out and be able to use that part to put that back on. Anyway, I went ahead and loosened up the screws and all. I'm trying to remember, you know, I got a plate right here. Yep. Get this thing, let's see, I'll set that screw right there. Get these bottom screws off of there first. But with the gas tank on, you cannot get to them screws. I mean, it is, I wouldn't say it's impossible, but you would find yourself having some problems getting the screwdriver in there at an angle. Let's see. And I already went ahead and loosened the screws. Let's see. Go ahead and remove this plate. All right, that is for the idle. And I had to idle it up to keep it running, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of get it put back about right there. Leave that screw in it. Now, get this screw out of the way here. Go ahead and remove the bowl. All right. Yeah. I got some buildup in there. All right, let's see now. Where's that little idle jet? Get the light. All right, I'm trying to remember. I think that's it up in there. Because there's your main jet, and that's going to be for your choke right there. So, this screwdriver, yep. I know on that back bowl, I pulled that float loose and all, and I'm here to tell you, it was a fun job getting that thing back in. Let's see. I'm just gonna have to unscrew it all the way here. They sure don't give you much room when you're doing it like this while it's still on the back. All right. Let me try something different right here, y'all. I need to pull this main jet out anyway. Get a different screwdriver here. Yep, just my luck. Too big. All right. Well, I was hoping that the whole thing would come loose. Let me go get well, yeah, I need to pull this out. This tube right there. Make sure they ain't nothing. Okay. Because I know I probably ain't gonna be able to get it with the pliers. Alright, well, I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, I went ahead and took my little crescent wrench, got it to come loose. There's a little washer on there. I see the washer coming down with it. Alright, there's your main jet with your tube and a little washer. Don't lose that little washer, y'all. Now, yep, I can reach in there with my fingers now, and a little bit at a time. Alright. Okay, there's your idle jet. And this is what I feel like is the problem. Now, I'm fixing to find out something. It's some information I run across that when I was looking through some paperwork as far as to go for that Honda CB900 sitting over there, they said to take a high E guitar string, and that should help clean them pilot jets out. So what I'm fixing to do, I need to go ahead and just take all this over there to the table. All right, I'll set up over there at the table. I'll be right back. Okay, now I got this string. I measured it. It's Ernie Ball custom gauge 11, and I measured it with the caliper, and it is 11 thousandths is the diameter of it. Right there, just a little over 10. Maybe that's picked up in the camera. Alright, now, and that's 11, and there's a 16, there's a 32, and a 42. But anyway, what I'm going to do is go with this 11 first, because I want to see, and I like to be able to show y'all what is inside that little idle jet here. Look at that. It went through. But don't really see nothing on it. There's a little something right there. See, it don't take much to, okay, I can see the opening now. Like I said, it don't take much to clog that up. And see, that's just 11 thousandths. Let's see if I can get this 16 to go through there. I'm just curious to know. Yeah, 16. Let me measure. Yeah, that measures 16 thousandths. All right, now, look at that. 16 went through there, y'all. Yeah, I feel it dragging on something in there. Feels like buildup. Yeah. Yeah, I can see on this wire. I don't know if it'll show up on this paper. Just a little right there, y'all. I still see just a grunt right there on that guitar string. Let's see. I know I'm killing a lot of time right here, y'all. But I'm just, you know, I just want to show it don't take much to get your motorcycle to where it won't idle. Now I know Alright, I got lucky and that 16 gauge went through it. But I'm afraid there ain't gonna be no way that 32 is gonna go through there. Yep. Let's see. Measure. That is showing 31.5 right there. Let's see. Let's see if it'll go. Nope, it does not want to go. So, let's see if I can get some of that stuff from the inside of that. No, that ain't working, y'all. Okay, let me go ahead and put this 32 back up. But yeah, I found that to be a little bit of amazing to me right there. This is the 11, this is the 16 right here. Yep, the 16. So, but now on that main jet, I could probably stick one of them, I probably could stick the 42 through there. Or the 32 should go. But yeah, I just run across this the other day and it's like, okay, well I just had to try it to see what would happen. And sure enough, yep, you can take a guitar string, y'all, and help clean the hardness out of that jet. Alright, now I'm fixing to take the carburetor cleaner, blow through it. But anyway, that's what I wanted to show y'all right quick like. But this little idle jet was clogged up and it was keeping the bike from idling on the number 1 or the front cylinder. I believe that's going to be number 1 cylinder. Now I know on the Honda 750, number 1 cylinder is the back cylinder, then the front cylinder is number 2 cylinder. So on this 650 V-Star, I don't know if the front cylinder is number 1 and the back cylinder is number 2, or the back cylinder is number 1 and the front cylinder number 2. But it's the front cylinder that was not idling. But when you speed it up, when that main jet, that needle started feeding, that's when it started running. And 2, well, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that's fairly clean right there. I just want to see what kind of crud comes out of this thing. Yeah, that right there, y'all. Stuff like that breaks loose and it will get in that little idle jet and you'll have problems. Now I cleaned these carburetors a while back. Apparently my cleaning job was not that good, apparently. And another thing I am seriously fixing to get a hold to is going to be a ultrasonic cleaner, because I'd like to, you know, when I clean carburetors and all, I want them bowls to be super clean. Everything super clean. But yeah, that right there, y'all, when it comes loose, breaks loose, and it gets sucked in right there, guess what? It will clog it. Alright, well, I'm fixing to do some cleaning on it right quick like. Got my carburetor cleaner. I might try doing something a little different with this. Matter of fact, you know, being as how I'm looking at this and all, I might need to go ahead and pull that rear bowl off and make sure it's clean also. I think I'll do that. Because when I put it back together, I want it to be able to run and not have problems later on down the road. Okay, and to, y'all, it's getting a little late. The sun's done gone down. Well, it's pretty much just about gone down. I'm gonna do some cleaning, then I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, I'll just get started on it again tomorrow. I'll go ahead and wash this bowl out a little bit, see if I can't get it a little bit cleaner. Oh yeah, I know what I can do. Let's take this little brass brush, get in there and scrape on it, scratch on it, and see if I can get all that stuff to come loose. Yep. But yeah, I've definitely got to get me an ultrasonic cleaner, y'all. Let's see, that goes just like that. Yep. Excuse me. Yep. Okay. Well, folks, I'll see y'all probably in the morning. Okay, here it is. This is the next day. I went ahead and pulled the other bowl off. The 650 V-Star. Anyway, I got an early start, but then I had to stop and take care of some business and all, and now I'm finally getting back on the carburetors. And what I done off camera, I took a little bit of Tarnex with this brass brush and went in there and cleaned everything. And you know, it's still got them spots in there, but maybe it won't be, you know, any problems later on. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, what I was thinking about doing is taking these pilot jets, and I'll see now the one I polished up on, that was the one that was clogged up. And I stuck that guitar string through. Anyway, what I was going to do is put them in this little plastic bottle here, along with the main jets and all. And what I was going to do is put some Tarnex in it and slosh it, you know, shake it around a little bit and see how well that does. Go ahead and put the lid back on this while I don't slosh it everywhere. Put the lid back on that. And see. It's not an ultrasonic, y'all, but maybe it'll help clean. Them jets better, because getting inside them jets and all is really just about impossible. I don't have nothing small enough to get in there to kind of clean them and all. And too, these jets, you know, even though they was, you know, that pilot jet was clogged, I can tell that there's some buildup in there. And I'm just trying to get this to, it don't look like it's dirtying up any in there. Maybe it'll knock some of that stuff loose. Anyway, I'm gonna do this for probably another 3, maybe 2-3 minutes, somewhere along there. Let it set, then shake it some more, then pour it out and wash the jets off with water. And then I'm gonna come back with my carburetor cleaner and make sure they all blow good and clear and all. And when I was out running around, I went ahead and picked up some more gas for the 650. So I'm put some new gas in there. Yeah. Okay, folks, well, I'll be right back. What I'm going to do is, this is not getting dirty looking at all, so I'm probably going to pour that back into the bottle and then go put water in this, wash it around good, drain the water out. Probably do that 2 or 3 times. And I'll be right back. Okay, I have got everything cleaned up. You know, the Tarnex did pretty good on it. Anyway, there was another thing I was going to mention right quick like. The guitar string, the 34, it fits around them jets no problem, on the main jets. Now the 44 won't quite go. But yep. But anyway, I have got everything pretty much cleaned up now. What I'm fixing to do is put these pilot jets back in and put the main jets and all back in, put the bowls back on. And yeah, I should be able to get that done this afternoon. And hopefully I'll be cranking it here in just a little bit. And I'll see y'all when I get all this stuck back on. Alright, be right back. Okay, I have got the carburetors all put back together and all. I got my fuel filter back on. What I ended up doing, I ended up super gluing where it was tore, because there's a little edge on there that goes up against the gas tank. And I feel like, and I didn't, you know, I wanted that part up against the gas tank instead of this part right here. But anyway, I got it, you know, turned upside down right now so I can put gas to it. I already cranked it. I had to idle it up. Then I had to go in there and readjust my synchronizer screw. Anyway, it's not perfect, but it's a whole lot better than what it was. But anyway, I'm fixing to have to sync the carburetors on it. I think I end up doing that later. Because what we end up having to do is reach in here, remove that one rubber hose, then you remove that rubber plug that's right there. Let me get the camera so y'all can see. You know, you just about can't see it. But there's a little plug right there I got to remove. And remove this hose right here. Or put my adapter to it, then remove that one. Oh, that's gonna be a fun little job. Just to get to them. Maybe I can do it. But yeah, let me crank this thing up. You can definitely tell there's a difference in the sound. Ooh, that is definitely getting hot now. Of course, that was getting hot too. But yeah, the problem was the idle jet. It was clogged, and hopefully I got everything clean enough that I won't be having that problem anymore. Let me idle it down. Something about like that. Try that. Okay. Well, anyway, I reckon that'll do it for this video. At least, you know, was able to show y'all what the problem was. It was the front cylinder. The idle jet was clogged. I cleaned it. Tried some different methods on the jets and all. Like I tried that. Oh, I can't even think of the name of it right now. But anyway, it helped clean them bowls. When I took that brass brush and was, you know, rubbing on it pretty good, and I noticed that a lot of that stuff was breaking loose. So that helped clean it. So hopefully I won't be having no more problems with this, hopefully. And I put some fuel stable in the gas when I was up there at the gas station. I put 1 ounce for 2.5 gallons, and hopefully that will not let the gas go bad, because it's supposed to have a 2-year shelf life. Or Carnex, that's the stuff I was using to clean that with. But yeah, the old 650, she's back running again and building some heat up. Okay, well, I reckon that'll do it for this video. Thank you for watching.